All right, what's going on Facebook? It's Yundrae. Listen, guys. You want to talk about the Super Bowl? We want to talk about some sports stuff today. So that's cool. We talk about the Lord and all that stuff. We love the Lord, but man, we want to talk to the guys that love sports, believers that love sports. I have sitting right here. We here at Play Now Studios, man. I told y'all we were gonna do this, and I'm sitting here with the one and only, my friend Greg Ellis. You know who it is. You already know who it is. Played for the Dallas Cowboys, retired, got big things going on. The Carter High movie, all the productions and all the stuff that's going on at the studio. We want to talk about the Super Bowl coming up. Greg, listen. First thing is, go ahead and say what do you want to say to everybody if you want to say something.
Well, I don't want to say too much. I mean, I'm excited about the Super Bowl. This is going to be a very exciting Super Bowl year this year. It's two exciting teams playing. I can't wait for it to kick off.
Who do you think? First thing is, we're gonna ask him who does he think is going to win the Super Bowl. We're gonna ask that question after a few things. So let's talk about Carolina real quick.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on Carolina?
Well, Carolina, obviously you're talking about Cam Newton.
Yeah.
And Cam Newton is obvious. He's a big target. Can throw the ball, probably about 60 to 80 yards down the field. Yeah. Smart football player, can run, make people miss, and he also has the ability to run you over. Quarterback sneak, so when it's third and short, he's able to get those extra yards. Yeah. But I think one of the sleeping things that people are doing with Carolina this year is actually Carolina's defense. They have a good defense, and I think that's going to be the deciding factor in this football game.
So with Cam Newton, so we know he's full of weapons. This he can run, he can throw, he can juke, he can do everything a person can think of. He can throw downfield, short pass, the whole 9 yards.
Correct.
When you talk about the defense, what challenges do you see that the Broncos are going to have with them? With the defense side first.
Well, I think, you look at Peyton Manning. Peyton is not a mobile quarterback, and so Carolina got a pretty good front four that can rush the passer.
Yeah.
They play pretty good coverage, especially the short stuff, and so I anticipate them being able to get to Peyton Manning, and so Denver's going to have to be able to run the football. If they can't run the football, then they're going to be in trouble.
They're going to be in trouble. Okay, offense-wise, what are the challenges? I mean, you spoke about some of them, but what do you see as the defense of Denver? What do you see that they can do to really increase their chances of pulling off this game against the Panthers? Yeah,
well, when you're talking about defense on Denver, it's number one defense in the league this year, so they're real good. DeMarcus Ware, a guy who I played with myself and want good things for him. Von Miller can get to the quarterback. So they have to be able to do what they did against New England, and that's apply pressure on the quarterback. If they can do that, they give themselves a chance to win.
So if you put yourself back in the position, now y'all know I'm going to ask Big Greg this question. Okay, imagine yourself, you're back on the field, you're playing. What would you do? What would you do playing against a quarterback like Cam Newton?
Whew, that's a lot, man. The biggest thing you have to do is to get to him. And it's going to take a whole team to stop Cam Newton because he has the ability to throw the ball, and obviously he can run the football.
Yeah.
When you face a quarterback like that, you want to take away those quick passes kind of force him to be one directional, where that means, the quick passes are taken away from him. If he drops back to pass the football, you want him to have to stay back there and not be able to get rid of the ball so quick. So I would encourage the cornerbacks for Denver, play up on their guys, jam, reroute the receivers, safeties in case the receivers do get past the cornerback, cover their backs, and up front, just bust your butt and get to the quarterback.
Yeah. And then one of the things I noticed when people are playing against Cam and them, when they're tackling him, and we were talking about this before we got on camera, a lot of the guys, they're trying to tackle him up high.
Yeah.
What's the problem with that?
He's too big.
Yeah.
I mean, Cam
run you over.
Cam. I don't know how much Von Miller weighs. He's a defensive, outside linebacker, good pass rusher for Denver. Yeah. Cam is bigger than him, and so you're depending on Von Miller to tackle Cam and get Cam down. Yeah. Well, Cam is 250 something, and Von may be 240 something.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
He's bigger than most linebackers.
That's right.
So when you go and try to wrap him up high, it's going to be a problem. But here's the issue with that: why guys are kind of forced to rely on tackling up high, because with the rule changing in the NFL, they are very sensitive about hitting guys in the legs. And so when you go directly through their legs, you got to wonder, okay, am I going to get fined for this? So guys try to keep it in that strike zone, under the head and above the knees, and that's very challenging when you're facing a quarterback like him.
That's true. That's true. Okay, all right. Now, here's the question, and then we go. I have a few more questions, but
Okay.
this is a good one. This is a good one, Big Red. Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
Let me say this. The team who I want to win, I know DeMarcus Ware personally, and I would love for him to get a Super Bowl ring.
Super Bowl ring, yeah.
You know, I know Peyton Manning. We got drafted the same year, and so I would like that for Peyton. But the team, if I was putting money on it, the team that I would say that's going to win this game, I would have to say Carolina Panthers.
Oh!
I would have to say the Carolina Panthers.
Look. Y'all have heard it. Now, you heard it from Greg Ellis. Now, listen. You do know this guy is literally, I mean, he could coach now any team in the NFL, and I can almost guarantee you that team will at least make it to the playoffs or more if he was coaching. Now, that's just my person. That's just me. That's just me talking. See, so here's the thing. If many people believe that too. Many people believe that the Panthers they have more weapons.
Yeah, and they do.
They have more weapons, a quarterback that's mobile, and all the things you said.
Exactly.
Now, if the Panthers lose the game,
Okay.
what do you think will be the main reason? What do you think will be some determining factors if they lost the game?
I'm glad you asked that, because it's possible for Carolina to lose.
That's right.
In order for Carolina to lose, in my opinion, Cam Newton has to the stage has to be too big for him. That's the only question mark that that anybody, in my opinion, would have a reason to doubt that Carolina's going to win. Is this stage too big for him? Now, there's one thing, if you ask Cam this, he'll say, "Oh no, man, this is not too big for me. I'm this and that." But when those rockets start flying over your head, fireworks going out everywhere, and in the week leading up to the Super Bowl, did he tire himself out? Was the stage so big and too much going on to allow him to take the necessary preparation that it takes? Now, I personally don't think so, but that is a question that has to be on everybody's mind.
I never would have thought about that.
Yeah.
Okay, is the stage too big for him? Wow. See what I'm talking about? That's kind of stuff I'm talking about. See, this is why I'm talking to my homie about this, y'all. I know the guys, I know y'all appreciate this. Listen, I know y'all appreciate this. All right, Greg, before we go.
Okay.
Now, outside of Cam being a determining factor as to whether or not the team can win, if Cam is on a scale from 0 to 100%, 100% being the best at his focus level,
okay.
If Cam is at probably a 70,
okay.
Do you think that the Broncos have a chance of winning the game? If he's distracted, if he's not really all the way focused in?
Definitely. I mean, they're going to need Cam to be 100% in order for them to win this football game. They're going to have that to happen. And kind of flip the corner on the other side. Defensively, they can't have a letdown on the defense. I'm talking about Carolina because Peyton Manning is Peyton Manning.
That's
and
right.
if you give him time to pick your team apart, and if you're not playing press coverage with your defensive backs, then he's going to pick you apart. So you have to do that. I think Carolina would definitely be real effective in the run game for a stop and run against Denver. But again, Carolina defense has to be able to get to Peyton Manning if they want to have the opportunity to win this game. Because if not, they're going to be in a slugfest, meaning Peyton's going to come out, throw for a touchdown. Cam's going to come out, throw for a touchdown. And I don't know if I don't know who will win that game if we get into that slugfest. But I really think Carolina has a better team this year right now. And more equipped to win this football game at this time.
Okay. Now, listen, y'all heard all the good stuff. Now, I know the last question that some of y'all are wondering. This is the absolute last question. I know it's just so good, man. Listen, Greg, what do you think the score? I know when I said that. I know y'all got excited and said, that's what I'm talking about, Yundrae, asking the hard questions.
Yeah.
What do you predict from your professional experience and observation of these two teams?
Okay.
What do you predict that the score will be, plus or minus a few points at the end of the game?
Yeah. I think both teams are going to score points. I think Carolina is going to be, about. I can see 28 to 35 points from Carolina being put up. I can see that happen. And I know it sounds crazy because Denver has the number one defense in the league.
Yeah.
But I think Cam and the bunch is going to be up for that challenge, and I can see them putting up some points. So I go with Carolina, 28, 35 points. Unfortunately for Denver, I see only about 14 to 17 points. Yeah, that's what I see. That's what I see.
All right, listen, y'all.
That's what I see. So I could be wrong, obviously, but write it down. Write it down. I think that's an accurate prediction of what will happen in this year's Super Bowl.
So this is telling us, you all. This is telling us from Greg Ellis, even myself, and I agree with what Greg has said. I totally agree. And I was thinking in the 30s, but I will tell you this: we're going to find out. We're going to find out. We're going to watch the game. We're going to see what's going on. Now, those of y'all supposed to be in church on Sunday, you got service going on, don't start skipping church just to go see the game, man. You know what I mean? Don't do all that. Go on, be in the house of the Lord, watch the game. I'm telling you right now, this is what we think. This is what Greg says. Listen, Greg, we appreciate you, man.
Man, appreciate you.
My homie. Hey, appreciate it. Now, listen, you all like the video if you want to. If you don't want to, you have to. But share it with other guys. Let other guys see it. You know what I'm saying? We all excited about the game. And for those of you all who are Broncos fans, go get it. Those of y'all who are Panthers fans, go get it. We like both of the teams. Great sportsmanship. We respect all of them. Those guys have worked hard. Most of them been playing the game since they were in elementary all the way up. Exactly. So, all right. Shouts out to all y'all, man. God bless.